So in this episode, we get to cut the GTR apart. So we cut the back panel off, which then gave us access to the quarter panels. I didn't want to take the quarter panels off in a bunch of little pieces, so I just decided to chop it right through that seam on the bottom and all the way around the outside, and just take the quarters off, inners and outers, and the outer wheel tub in all one big piece. Figured that would be less body work to move around later and just get the whole thing out. I'm not saving any of it, so might as well just get rid of it all at once. Then of course, once we had the driver's side off, getting the passenger side off was much easier. Knew exactly where to cut. It's also interesting, once we had the quarters off and the roof was separated, the car still did not sag. We pulled measurements from the front and back and nothing had moved. There's so much structure in that lower chassis. And then, of course, there's only the two A-posts holding the roof on at that time, so we just chopped the roof off and got rid of that. On the door posts, I had to go in layer by layer and just remove the pieces that I didn't need in there. There was a lot of structure in there holding this car together, so I think it was better to go in layer by layer and remove what we didn't need. And then we chopped the dashboard off as well, the lower edge of the window. We're not going to use it anyway. The VW dash is dead straight and the GTR dash is dead straight underneath where the firewall is dead straight, so there's no sense keeping that curved section of dash. And that's it. All right, so now that the VW thing has been disassembled and the GTR has been cut apart, we can start contemplating the next step. And that's probably shortening the GTR. We did talk about leaving the GTR wheelbase and lengthening the VW thing, but I think adding 13 inches to the VW would have had a really weird look to it, because it's already almost an 8-foot wheelbase. We're gonna make it longer. It's like we could have made it like a limousine, like just to extend one door 13 inches and have more room in the back or something, but I don't think that's the right way to go. We're trying to make a sleeper VW thing, not an extended wheelbase thing here. So to shorten the GTR, I think the best plan is to we're gonna remove 13 inches out of the front section here. We've got a horizontal line here which runs parallel to the rocker. That'll be a cut line, and then we're gonna take the 13 inches out of the floor pan here with another offset cut here on the rocker. And then we can actually slide the two halves together and sort of overlap them and then get them welded back together. Once we have them welded back together, everything's square, and then we can start taking the VW body off and start mocking it up on top of the GTR and see what we have to remove next. Already there's going to be some issues with the height of where the rocker is on the VW and the top of the suspension tower here on the GTR. We could remove some of the height of the suspension out of here, but I don't know yet, because if we line up the bottom of the rocker with the bottom of the VW thing, we've got the suspension tower on the GTR is 30 inches over the thing body. So contemplating just bringing the thing body up to match the suspension, add 3 inches down there, and that'll buy us more room for the engine where the hood comes down in the front here. So once we get to that stage, we'll make some more decisions, but The first thing we have to do is shorten the GTR. So let's get cutting. So that's it. The GTR has now been shortened. 96-inch wheelbase. It's stubby, but I think it's gonna work fine. You know, it kind of reminds me of those Group B rally cars. You know that, I think it was an Audi Quattro, right? They shortened those things. It looks kind of squat and tough right now with those big wheels on there. Either way. So to shorten it, you can see the cut lines there. What I did end up doing is removing that center rib down the center, and then I was able to mark out with a masking tape of exactly where I was going to cut the 13¼ inches. And then I spray painted it, so because I knew the masking tape wasn't going to stick, spray painted it, then I had an exact cut line. And you can sort of see how it all came together there. You can see the overlap sections, and then the floor cuts in there. So nothing's welded yet, and I'll have to do a little bit of twisting and prying. And the center console there, you can see that this part doesn't line up very well. But I think what I'll do is I'll just cut the back there. I want to keep these two units in relationship to one another. That's the shifter, that's the e-brake there. So I'll just cut it here and I'll bend that whole thing up and weld that back together, then make some side plates. And I think that'll be fine there. The seat mount doesn't matter, so I might remove that yet too, or remove the one off the driver's side. And then I gotta do a whole bunch of cleaning up and making this thing all ship shape. But I'm excited to get this thing welded back together. Then we can start mocking that body up onto it. So let's get welding.